Hi friends and strangers, it's May again, and welcome to another video. Today, I just want to talk about the books that I have finished reading on January. These are not necessarily released in January. Most of them released in the previous years na. I have only one book na newly released. In total, I have 15 books on my list for January. But out of 15, I have 3 DNFs. I'm so sorry. And I have 7, I think, books or best reads that I also shared on TikTok. So if we're not connected yet on TikTok, follow me at the mayonnaise. I'll follow back. Well, I try. And all the accounts that I just posted my videos this year. So, let's get into the list. Hindi ko na i-arrange or i-segregate. Susunod-sunodin ko na lang yung list from my Notion. Ito, papakita ko ba yung Notion ko? Nag-charge kasi wag na natin pilitin. I'll make another video na lang for my Notion tour. Let me know if you're interested. Ang arrangement nito, ang sorting nito is based on reading dates. Kung kailan ko sila in-start. Okay, so let's get into this. The first book was one of the book picks for January ng Mood Readers Club. If you're not familiar with Mood Readers Club, I have a link below. It's a Filipino book club, online book club na super nice, super open, and I love being part of it. We also had a live discussion about this book, this first book that I joined actually sa isang page ni Ati. If you haven't seen that yet, I have a link below kasi it's in a different channel sa ating founder ng Mood Readers Club. So, that book is When Dreams Descend by Janela Angeles. I honestly enjoyed reading this book, although sobrang bitin naman siya, bes. Hindi ko alam kung paano kaya explain, but I have a reading vlog wherever here. I have a link of the live discussion below, and yun lang ang masasabi ko dito, bitin. So, I rated it 3. The next book that I finished reading in January was a mystery young adult novel by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is one of the famous books din yata ng ating Jennifer Barnes. So that is The Inheritance Games. And this is the first super nice read that I had in January. I rated it 5. Girl, ang ganda niya. Sobrang nag-enjoy ako. Sobrang napaisip din ako kasi this also has, di ba, the touch of mystery is, hindi lang siya touch. The whole book has its own mystery. And this is actually a series, a trilogy. Pero this first book can stand alone. Hindi siya super bitin sa dulo. Na-close yung issue. Hindi super na-close ha. Yung biggest issue ng series, hindi pa siya close, of course. But hindi bitin yung story ng first book. That is what I am looking for in a series. Kasi sobrang bitin talaga yung isa. So, siguro na-compare ko din siya kasi magkasunod ko silang binasa. So, I rated this 5. The next book that I just finished this, pero na-start ko siya earlier this month. So, ang tagal ng basa ko sa kanya, guys. The Phantom of the Opera by Kristen. This is a classic na sobrang gusto kong basahin kasi maraming may gusto nito. Maraming favorite ito. One of the favorite classics. And I actually picked it up right away. Wala siya sa TBR ko ng January, kung napanood niyo yun. But I picked it up kasi it is one of the inspirations of Where Dreams Descend. And gusto kong makarelate sa hype ng Where Dreams Descend. So, binasa ko siya. Kaso nga lang natagalan yung pagtapos ko sa kanya. Kasi medyo weird yung feeling eh. Medyo may natatakot ako sa kanya. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Creepy. Hindi naman siya super creepy na horror book, best. But, I don't know. The descriptions are kind of creepy for me. Mahilig naman ako sa horror. Hindi ko alam. Natakot ako sa kanya. And medyo nabobore din ako sa ibang parts. So, medyo natagalan ako. I just finished this siguro last week. And I rated it 3 kasi medyo hindi ako nag-enjoy masyado. But maybe next time. Maybe I'm just not, I was not just, I just was, I, maybe I just was, maybe I just was not in the mood. The next book that I finished is In 5 Years. I actually finished this via audiobook on Scribd. Ooh, super ganda. Alam mo, usually I don't enjoy audiobooks kasi medyo nalilito ako sa mga dialogues and narration. But in 5 years, ganda. Ang ganda ng story niya, ang ganda ng plot, ang ganda ng character building, ang ganda ng character development, ang ganda ng pagkaka-narrate, and I don't know, I just love this book. I don't know why I rated it 4, but it's one of my best reads for January. The next book that I finished or that I read was Malibu Rising by Daylor. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So this is my second book from Jenkins Reid, and I love this more than the first one. So I also have a reading vlog. Meron ba akong reading vlog? I rated Malibu Rising 5 stars. Siguro yung touch ng story ng family relationship, yun yung nakakuha sa akin. So next is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Audiobook din yung tinapos ko dito kasi naghahanap talaga ako ng mga short audiobooks para kapag naghuhugas ako ng plato, nagluluto ako, or may iba akong ginagawa physically, at least yung audiobook nakakatulong siya sa pagdagdag ng aking reads. So, I finished 4 audiobooks in 5 years and Alice's Adventures and 2 more books na I will mention later on. So, Alice in Wonderland is probably one of my favorite fairy tale movie adaptations. But for the book, I'm not exactly sure. Siguro kung may illustration. But again, I finished this in audiobook and I rated it 3 stars. The next book that I finished is After Dark by Haruki Murakami. And this is one of my favorite books for all time. Well, as of date. Super ganda. I can't even describe it. It's both eerie and contemporary na mapapa-oo nga ka or mapapa-creepy siya in a way na creepy. May magical realism as usual kay Murakami. But there is also a true side of the story. It's kind of symbolic in a way, but also parang literal siyang nagaganap sa totoong buhay. I'm a super good book. Another audiobook that I finished is Cinnamon by Neil Gaiman. Just a short audiobook. It's 8 minutes yata. Parang, stories before bedtime kind of story. Super short. Wala pang 10 minutes, I think, if I remember it correctly. But I did not really get the grasp of it. Or maybe because nga audiobook siya. Kasi as I mentioned, medyo picky ang aking tenga at utak sa mga audiobooks. So, Cinnamon, I rated 2 stars. Dial A for Aunties is the next book that I finished. Super tawa ako ng tawa kasi relatable yung Asian cultures, Asian beliefs, everything Asian. This is Dial A for Aunties. And nakakatawa. Although I'm sure hindi naman realistic ito, no? Nakakatakot naman kung realistic siya. Pero yung mga aunties natin, ang mga titas, nakakatuwa. Super cute. So, I rated it 4 based on enjoyment. Hindi na ako naging skeptic, hindi na ako nag-isip ng masyado. Very light read. Dial A for Aunties. Next book that I finished, ito pala audiobook din. So, I have 5. They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This is kind of a sad book. Although hindi naman ako masyadong naiyak. Naghahanap ako ngayon ng medyo emotional reads kasi medyo nag-enjoy akong umiyak. So, they both die at the end. Hindi ko siya masyado na-enjoy. Hindi rin ako masyadong na-touch at naiyak. Sabi nila, this is one of the saddest books. But so far, it's good. Although, medyo hindi niya na-meet yung expectations ko. So, I rated it 3. Next book that I finished is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. I finished this via audiobook din. And ito, katulad siya ng in 5 years na na-enjoy ko yung audiobook. So, super rare talaga na nakaka-enjoy ako ng audiobooks. Love and Other Words, I rated it 4. Hindi ko alam talaga kung paano siya describe. Ang ganda niya, very, very true to life yung story niya, and basta, basahin niyo yan. The next book that I finished is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. This is the only book na newly released ng 2022 na nabasa ko in January. This is actually the book pick for February ng Mood Readers Club. Pero excited akong tapusin siya at basahin siya and namnamin siya. So, I finished it in January. Super ganda niya, bes. As in, it's almost perfect. 98% perfect. For me, yung 2% medyo na-realize ko lang kinabukasan kasi ang bilis pala ng story, ng pacing sa dulo. Parang minadali yung happy ending nila, ganon. The usual happy ending ng mga romance books, but ito nga minadali. But okay lang kasi na-feel ko lahat ng emotions na gustong ipadama ni Maring Colleen. So, Reminders of Him, a 5-star. Read, super easy 5. Ngayon, punta tayo sa mga books na I, D, and F. And I won't tell the reason why. Sige, I will. First is Truly Debuts by Maureen Johnson. This is a mystery young adult book. Gusto ko siya. Kaso, in-start ko kasi siya ng audiobook. Kaya din-NF ko muna kasi gusto ko siyang basahin with my own eyes. But naka-pause siya ngayon kasi yung February ko dedicated to romance books. So, balikan natin yun ng March. Excited ako. The next DNF is When Night Breaks by Janella Angeles. This is the second book of the duology ng ating Kingdom of Cards. So, siya yung sequel ng Where Dreams Descend. Binasa ko siya. This is not a required reading for the book club. Kasi diba book club when Dreams Descend, excuse me. Hindi siya required reading, pero binasa ko siya kasi nabitin ako dun sa first book. Although, si When Night Breaks, ang expectation ko ma-close na lahat ng issues and concerns and questions ko as a reader. But, girl, 30%, 34% around that page or around that location. Kasi sa Kindle, diba, ang term location. So, 34% through, hindi pa rin ako nakakakita ng sagot. So, feeling ko ang tagal-tagal and ayoko yung, alam mo yung, ang feeling ko kasi sa Where Dreams Descend, isisiksik yung mga sagot sa dulo. Which is, mali pala yung feeling ko doon kasi hindi naman pala nasagot sa dulo ng first book. So ngayon, binasa ko yung second book and 30% wala pa rin sagot. So feeling ko baka doon siksikin kasi wala nang ibang kasunod. Duo lang sila. So ayoko nung nakasiksik sa dulo tapos wala naman akong nakuhang feels sa gitna or sa una. Unlike Reminders of Him, di ba parang the next book that I DNF na hindi ko pa susulat dito or hindi lang nag-update. But the last book that I read, well, hindi ko siya na-read per se because I DNF'd it. Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Kung ikaw ay medyo nag-iisip, sorry sa term, but if you want a read na medyo close naman sa reality. Alam naman nating fiction itong mga ito. Pero if you want a book na close sa reality or could be or maybe happening in reality, I don't know kung may enjoy mo yung Love Hypothesis. Although I know there are a lot of people na nag-enjoy dito sa book na ito. This was one of the trending books. And I'm happy for you guys if you're happy with it. So that's it for today. That's all I have read in January. Let me know if you have read any of this na or not yet pa, and let me know if you have similar opinions or contradicting opinions to mine. It's okay. We discuss the sense and the fun of reading kasi we have different perspectives, we have different opinions about books, and that's the meat of discussion. So let's discuss. You can comment down below or you can add me on Goodreads. I have links below to my social media. Yun lang. Yun lang ba? Yes, yun lang. So, I hope you enjoyed this video or just picked up at least one book from my list. Um, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you on the next vlog.